Slow start this morning. I got up at 4:30, but just there's not really much I want to do. So I thought just lying, doing some stuff, watching YouTube. I've not done that for it feels like almost a week. So watching some football and things like that. We'll watch some news channels. But yeah, because there's only really one thing I want to do now, which was see Keane Bridge. I mean, it's not a fantastic bridge, but it's got a bit of history to it. So I'm just walking from my hotel down to Keane Bridge. It should be relatively straightforward to find, but you know me and my directions. The Hotel Nurajan, yeah, it was alright for a couple of nights. I mean, I've only spent one night in there, but I've extended my checkout so I can stay for a couple of extra hours. Got a car booked for 4:30 p.m. to take me to the airport, and then get my flights back home, the UK. Yeah, so yeah, it's the best thing about the hotel. I've not eaten in it, so I don't know what the food's like, but the rooftop pool, the view is absolutely amazing, and the sunset last night was really, really lovely, even though it was disturbed by a wedding party. And people milling around in the pool, because they were doing similar things. They were taking photos of the sunset. I was hoping there would be nobody in the pool, so you could see the sunset reflecting over a still pool. But they've paid their money, so they're entitled to. It's not about what I want. If they've paid their money, I'm not going to tell them to move out of the pool. They can use the pool just like I can use the pool if I want to. So yeah. A lot of noise, hustle and bustle. Just see what happens today. I'll probably just go and see the Keane Bridge, have a bit of a chill out by there, see if there's anything I can get a quick snack at. I've not had breakfast, don't fancy breakfast, just need a little snack, nothing major. And then I'll probably go back to the hotel, finish packing. I'm going to try and get a couple of hours actually in the pool, and then I'll have another shower before I finally finish off packing and get to the airport. So that's the plan for today. Nice lazy day. I am actually in some shade and it feels quite pleasant, but we'll have to wait and see what happens when I actually hit the sun. So yeah, see ya. Where I went, the road, Jalabad Road, I think it is, Jalabad, something like that. Road where on the right hand side, coming down from the Hotel Nurajan, there's the Panshi restaurant and the Pachbai, which is the Five Brothers. And then on the left hand side of the road, i.e. on the opposite side of the road, there's this on the crossroad, you've got some place called Meetup. I did look at that, so it does lots of steaks and stuff when I was in the UK, just to see if I wanted to try it, but I thought, well, I could get a steak in the UK, no problem. Or in France when I'm off skiing and stuff. So yeah, but I definitely want sort of local food. I don't want like steak and chips and other bits and bobs. I just want local food. So I'm going to see if I can get a snack. Now I can see people out and about and people preparing food and stuff for lunch. I'm starting to get a little tinge of hunger. So just see how it goes. And I'm going to have a look at the London mansions, where I mentioned there's like, it's not actually a mansion, it's like 2 floors, 2 rows of shops selling sports goods and sports tops and stuff. So I'm going to have a look at that probably on my way back from Keane Bridge. So yeah, see, sort of like a junction where I sort of just follow the road to the right, because I'm on the right hand side. Sorry, I'm on the correct side of the road. So just have to figure out. Going to go and see if I can find a friendly face and ask directions, or just confirm I'm going the right way in my amazing bungalow. But yeah, so I think I'm going the right way. But I'm on the right hand side of the road as I'm walking down, and it is in the sun and it is stifling. Hectic around here. Lots of people are sort of setting up stalls or have got their stalls set up. There's shoe vendors here just fixing shoes as people walk by, they just give them their shoes, and it's sort of like a wait service where you just wait for them to do whatever they need to do to your shoes, and then you just carry on. So much going on here. There was some tannoy, must be some kind of rally or some political thing going on. There's rickshaw upon rickshaw upon rickshaw. Sorry, CNG tuk-tuks. So it's really horrendous. But I just saw some kid with some chilies. I might have to buy a bag of chilies for my journey home. Don't know. Don't know how much space I've got, but yeah, I'll see what I feel like on my way back from the bridge. Yeah, I've stumbled on a little sort of, like I said, people are out selling goods, and it is all kinds of goods. You can just see watches here, there's sandals, there's sort of jeans, shorts, tops, there's bits of food as well. I'm going to probably just try and go in the middle. I think I can see Keane Bridge. I think I can see the gate of Keane Bridge. But yeah, let me have a quick look. Yeah, I think that's Keane Bridge. So let me go on the bridge. Hopefully it'll be a bit quieter. But again, I don't think it will be. I think my thought or my plan, best laid plans and all that, or somewhere peace and quiet, just sit and enjoy my last morning in Bangladesh. Hopefully not forever, but hopefully for a short while. It's been scuppered, but hey, the more times I come, the more I will learn about the place, and the more I'll know what to do and where to do it. So yeah, this is Keane Bridge. So this is the actual sort of gate, the entrance to the Keane Bridge. So I'm going to go and have a look, and then I'll do some recording and see what's going on. This is sort of like a ramp up to it, with a gate on this side. I don't know about the other side. I don't know if I'm going to go for a walk right across it, but I'm going to go for a cross walk up it, and just see what's going on. But it does feel a tiny bit quieter. As I say that, the truck drive past, you still got the noise and the hustle and bustle behind me. Actually, ignore that, it's not as quiet. No, it is. It feels just a bit quieter than the hustle and bustle by the gate. So I just want to go and see the river, see if it is a bit more peaceful there, and just sit, see what I can see, and then maybe go for a walk up the bridge, see what's occurring, and then if there's nothing else, I might go and get a bit of lunch somewhere, because it is 11 o'clock, still a bit early for lunch, but I do want to see if I can get a couple of hours just sitting in the pool or by the pool and stuff like that. So yeah, see ya. Come to the riverside, the riverbank, and I'm sort of just under the Keane Bridge. But this is what Keane Bridge is. It's a massive metal, well, it's a metal bridge which sits on stilts, as you can see. And the reason it sits on stilts is because when it gets flooded during the monsoon, so the monsoons I think at the back end of the year, sort of our kind of autumn, the water rises really high. So that's probably, I don't know what, 6 foot maybe, potentially, those kind of stilts above ground. But this is the bridge and this is the river. I guess I should have done a bit of research to find out which river it is, but forgot about that. Like I said, I had a bit of a weird day. I had a weird morning. I had to go back to my room 3 times because I kept on forgetting things. But yeah, I'm just going to go and wander around, see what's going on. I can see there's people on the other side. They're sort of on their boats. I don't know if they're fishing or if they're just moving goods from one side to the other. I don't know if it's easier just doing it this way and then getting somebody to carry it rather than maybe hiring a vehicle. But yeah, see what's going on. Leading down to the riverside. I'm not going to go right down. It's looking really filthy, and that could be just from the people around here, or it could be when it gets washed down from upriver rather. But yeah, not as potentially as peaceful as I thought, but I think that's because it's really hot. I can see actually those men in the boats are actually fishing. I don't know if you can make that out, but there is a lot of dirt here, but it does feel like quite a steep river, and I'd love to see what it's like when it's in full flow, you know, just after the monsoon. I imagine it must be a spectacular sight, that big wide river. But yeah, see. So I'm just going to go a bit further down to my left and see if there's anything open, just to get a cup of tea maybe. Not that I want a cup of tea, if I'm honest, it's too hot. But yeah, let me just have a little scout. View of the Keane Bridge behind me. Hopefully you'll be able to see that. That's really what I wanted to see. I've seen it now. I'm going to take a little walk up it. I have to go back to the start, go up the gate, and go up the ramp and then walk across it and then see what I can see. There doesn't seem to be much here. There are little stalls about, and I can see shops that sort of selling local stuff. I can see pottery, I can see jute baskets and stuff, people selling coconuts, things like that. So definitely not sort of like a touristy place, definitely like a market for, well, shops for local people. Don't want to get run over, just have to be wary of the motorised vehicles really, I think. So yeah, I'm going to go back to the gate and then I'm going to start walking up the bridge. There's loads of people walking it, so they obviously use it as a walkway as well. So yeah, as you can see on my right here, there's lots of pottery, stoneware, basket weaving. So yeah, all looking good. You can't drive up here in rickshaws or cars because there's barriers at the entrance, but people are going up and down on motorbikes. So I guess if you can squeeze through the barrier, then you're all right. So it feels, I guess it feels reasonably safe then. It's more of a walkway than it is for vehicles and stuff. Only thing would be motorbikes. You just got to be wary of these nutters on motorbikes. I was speaking to somebody, one of my cousins, and he said that not everyone passes their test, but they just get on a bike and just learn to ride it. So that can be dangerous. Yeah, so just have to keep wary. But again, just at the sort of start of just after the gate, there's lots of people selling their wares, selling food stuff. There's some guy here selling some kind of book, stationery stuff. Loads of people going up and down. I don't know if I'm on the wrong side because it looks like everybody's walking up on the left hand side and walking down on the right. So I think that's what I'll do. So I've just joined the left hand side, which looks like it's walking up, and the right hand side looks like they're walking down. So there is a system there, so that's good. I'll tell you about is the clock tower. So that red structure over there is a clock tower. It's not really much of a clock tower, but apparently it was here from the colonial times. Just something that they just maintained and kept it up. Just like this bridge. I can't remember if I've said it. Might have done yesterday, but it feels like a long time ago. This bridge was built during the colonial times, and then it got heavily bombed during the Liberation War. And then obviously after that it got rebuilt again in the same kind of manner that it was originally built. But anyway, so yeah, so that's what this bridge is about. It's like a metal girder bridge, not a suspension bridge. So yeah, behind me, the river. It does feel almost tempting to go in for a dip, but obviously, like I said, there's sort of bits of rubbish everywhere in the river, so definitely wouldn't go for a dip in that. You can see loads of floating coconuts, you can see people fishing and things like that. So actually on the other side I can see people bathing in it. So yeah, I think by the time I finish this little walk, I'm going to go back to the hotel, and if I still feel too hot, I'm going to try and spend a couple of hours in the pool before I do actually finally finish off packing and going back to the airports and then on my journey back home. Down the ramp on the other side, I don't think there is much on the other side in terms of shopping or maybe seeing stuff. I'm sure there's more to see in Sylhet. There is a swamp that I want to go and see, but I'll wait until we've got more time. And also I want to take that up with my wife because I think she'd like that bit of quiet, tranquil, just being on the boat and going around these swamps just to see what we can see. But yeah, so I'm just sort of coming down the end, and I don't think there's anything there. There's loads of buses just parked up, but not a lot on this side. On the other side, there's really nothing going on here, as far as I can tell. Still hustle and bustle, but not lots of shops or anything like that. So I'm going to walk back to the top of Keane Bridge, take some views of that, then go back to the hotel. Probably see if I can stop for some lunch. I want to buy some chilies. I saw a little boy on the bridge, so I'm going to go and buy some chilies from him. I'm being monitored by a policeman, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, the river looks nice, really hustly and bustly. Just have to see if I get arrested now or anything like that. See ya. So the policeman just, well, two of them, one came over and the other one came over. They just wanted to talk to me. All very friendly and just asking you where you are. These guys are actually, these guys on the motorbikes are sort of giving people lifts from one side to the other. So they're offering like a little tax service from one side of the excuse me, from one side of the bridge to the other. I guess, you know, you've got to be enterprising in these kind of places and seek out an opportunity where you can make a bit of money. If you've got a bike, or you've got a bike in your family, or you own a bike yourself, then if it's a way of making money, it's a way of making money. Very enterprising. So getting a few stairs now, which is a bit weird, but anyway. So yeah, on this side it looks a bit poor. It looks like very poor people, which is a shame, but that's everywhere, like I've said before. I have noticed a bit more, noticed a lot more poverty here than in Dhaka or in my village. And people are just basically lying down on the street asking for money or begging, and it is absolutely roasting. But yeah, so I'm almost the height of the bridge, but that's the bridge behind me. You can see Keane Bridge behind me.
Where are you from?
Hold on, I'll just stop the video.
My name is Ronnie Ahmed.
This is Ronnie. I just met Ronnie walking on the bridge.
Yeah.
Where are you going, Ronnie? You going to
I'm
work or college or?
I'm going to now my bank.
Okay.
My bank.
Oh, you work for a bank?
South Bangla Commercial Bank.
Okay. So he's just going to his place of work to South Bangla Commercial Bank. So it's a very hot day. So he just stopped me on the bridge just to say hello. But yeah, very nice chap, and he's gonna subscribe to my channel. Everyone counts. Cheers. Bye. The other side of the river. The other side of the river looks very tranquil and peaceful. Lots of people just going about their business, doing what they've got to do to earn some money. People playing, you know, there's music in the background. But yeah, a very big bridge. So I'm going to go back towards my hotel now. I'm going to buy, I saw a little boy selling, I think, Naga Morris. Sorry, Morris is like a chili, and Naga is a specific variety that comes from this region, or is grown heavily in this region. It is one of the world's hottest chilies. It's something that I absolutely love. So I'm going to go and try and find this little boy, see how much they are, and I might buy some from him. So yeah, we'll see if that happens. Better view of the clock tower. I'm not going to go and see it because it's nothing special. If it was a really grand structure, I might go and have a little walk around, but you know, I even forgot it was there. That's how unnoticeable it is. I came here specifically for the bridge, and that's just an additional thing. Not really bothered about that. But yeah, so I'm trying to find this little boy. I hope I haven't passed him. Oh, I can see him, so I'm just going to go and get myself. I'm going to go and ask him how much his chilies are. I'll speak to you later. This is the little boy that I was going to buy the Naga Morris from, the Naga chilies. His name is Mohammed Naheem. He's going to, you can see them here. So there's like, I don't know how many there are in each group, but each bundle costs 10 taka. Egu 10 taka nani. So I'm going to call 50 taka. I mean, I don't even know what that is. 50 taka. That's about 30 pence. I'm going to buy some Nagamoris. I love this. I just hope they survive and they don't go a bit funny on the plane. But yeah, see you later. Bye bye ho, bye. Bye bye ho. Bye bye ho. Got my little pouch of Naga chilies, 50 taka. I gave him 50 taka off camera as well. Just a little boy, just trying to earn a bit of money. He had a massive bag full of them. So I'm hoping, you know, I told him just to go and buy himself a sweet or something, just so he can be a bit of a child. You know, people have to work. England, brother, England. So yeah, so just hope he can be a bit of a child sometimes rather than just having to work. So I've just got chatting with a chap, Onamon Paul. He's a Hindu in Bangladesh. He's got a tattoo, so we just started talking about his tattoo and whether it's accepted in Bangladesh. It's obviously not accepted in Bangladesh. Bangladesh being like a predominantly Muslim country, but yeah, we're just walking the same way, so we're just gonna walk for a bit. He's taking me on the road, which I'm not happy about. I want to go on the pavement, but I'm with a local. We nearly got run over, so let's go on the pavement. Yeah, we're gonna try and go on the pavement. Oh my God, that's scary. So yeah, safe on the pavement, and he's been to India because he's got relatives in India. So he's been to India. Hano Gesobai.
Yeah, Assam, Ceylon, Mumbai.
Yeah, so he's been to Assam, where you got tea from, Ceylon, where you get tea from, and Mumbai and Kolkata. So yeah, we're just walking the same way, so we just probably walk and have a bit of a chit chat. London Mansions in this shop, VIP Sports. The owner, Nam kita bhai? The owner's Nejab. Here he is. That's the owner. I'm going to buy myself a Bangladesh football top and a cricket top. So we're just talking about price, but if you come to Sylhet, just come and have a look at London Mansions. There's loads of sports shops, there's cricket stuff, football stuff, there's all these jerseys as well. So you know, if you like something, just come and have a look. I come back to the road where I had dinner last night after buying a couple of tops. Yeah, he wanted 350 for the football top and 650 for the cricket top. I negotiated him down to 800, but I gave him 900. It's like, you know, it's not a lot of money really, is it? For me, unfortunately, for me or for Westerners. So yeah, I'm just going to try and have a little wander because I can see the Panchi restaurant. Going to see if there's anywhere I can just get a little snack. I saw some stuff. I just want to make sure it's my last day. I don't want to be ill, so I want to eat something that's going to give me some satisfaction, but feels like a good thing to eat. So I mean, it's 12 o'clock. I don't know if I really need food, but I'm just going to have a wander, and if I can't find anything I like, I'll just go back to the hotel and just go and sit in the pool for a couple of hours and then finish off packing. I just stumbled across a little restaurant. It's nice and peaceful, called Kochi Hadok Sylhet, and I asked the owner what's their #1 dish, and this is the Kachi Hadok special for one. So it's got meat, it's got chicken, it's got potato. Looks really, really tasty. So that should fill me up until I get to the airport. So brilliant. Don't know about. Chutney, okay. Thank you very much.
Well,
so I'm gonna just have some water and then I'm gonna try it and I'll let you know. The mouthful, and it's really tasty. I had kachi before at Dhaka in Lalbagh 4. That was nice. I think this has got more intense flavour. Very, very tasty. Potato for some reason is quite hard, but lots of flavour in the rice. Not had any meat yet. I'm working my way through it. Let's just have a go.
Sir,
Yeah.
AC?
Sorry?
AC?
Oh yes, please. Oh, thank you. So I'm just gonna have some meat now. You can see raisins in here as well. Raisins or sultanas. The mutton, oh lord, so soft. You didn't even need to chew it. I need to cut it off because there's a big piece of bone there. I'm sure if I were eating with my fingers, that would just come apart. But that's really, really lovely. It's even better now the air comes on. So very, very tasty. So it's Kachi Hadok Sylhet. Kachi Hadok Sylhet, and this is the Kachi Hadok special that I'm having. Definitely recommend that one for the time being. Nearly done. Let me just angle that camera a bit better. As you can see, this is the last option. It's the last option. I'm sorry, last order. And I'm getting full. My eyes were, as usual, far too big for my stomach, but this will see me through to dinner, definitely. Hold on, I'm just getting a phone call. Oh my god, that took me 45 minutes to eat. I am stuffed. It was really, really tasty. It was the Kachi Hadok special. It was really tasty, really lovely flavours. Meat was tender. I had one chili, which wasn't really spicy. I've had the second one. I only could eat half of it because my mouth was burning. But the guys recommended I get a nut shake. So this is nuts and milk. So they said it's really sweet and it's good. So I'm going to give that a go. See what that's like. It is really, really sweet. I'll have to try it again to see if I've got any nuts, but that could be just my chilly mouth. It has got a nutty flavour. It feels quite thick somehow, but it's just in milk, so I don't know how it feels thick. But yeah, gonna finish that off, pay up, and then go off to my hotel. I don't think I'm gonna bother with the swimming pool. I think I've eaten too much, so I'm just gonna lie down, finish off my packing. Probably stream some stuff, some rubbish, and then get going, have another shower, and then get going. So speak to you later. So yeah, that was the Kachi Sylhet. That's the restaurant. It's near Hangshi is just in front of me to the right, and I think that is, I think Five Brothers is round here. Pashbai is somewhere around here anyway. But yeah, I quite enjoyed that actually. It was nice and peaceful in there. Got away from the noise. The guys let me use their Wi-Fi. Yeah, so I'm now definitely not buying anything else. I'm gonna go to the hotel. I'm gonna lie on the bed, do a bit of packing. Madness. I'm gonna finish off my packing, and then I'm gonna yeah, just relax and go home. Looking forward to just being at home at some stage. Missing my dogs, missing being sleeping in my bed, missing my wife. Just not really looking forward to the stuff that earns you the takas, the work stuff. But hey, yo, that's life. See you all. Thank you. Bye. I'm rubbish at this YouTube stuff, YouTube vlogging stuff. So the meal cost me 550 taka. So that is 150. So say about £4. Now that was a lot of food. Okay, I appreciate most of it is rice, but the rice is flavoursome, basmati rice. Had some meat in there, had some potatoes. So you know, for 400, no, so for about £4, you can fill yourself up. Then I gave them an extra 500 and asked the owner if he could split that between the 5 waiters, because I think they all sort of helped out a bit in serving me and trying to understand what I was trying to say. I got interrupted a couple of times by Nuha, who is one of my new grandchildren. Very weird. She sent me a really lovely sort of collage thing on some app. Well, she sent it on WhatsApp, but she created it in some kind of other app. All these apps I just don't understand, and there's probably too many for an old man like me. But I really love it. It's really, she's captured little videos of when I was playing with them and doing stuff with them, and she's made that into a collage, and it's really, really sweet. So I'm gonna have to try and figure a way of downloading it so I can keep that. But if I can, I might add it onto one of the vloggy bits that I'm doing, but I'll have to wait and see. So I think this is going to be my last video. I don't think I've got anything else to say. I might do one little one from outside Sylhet airport. I've met some really, really lovely people. Had a really amazing time. The food has been amazing. You know, I'm really happy that I came by myself to a certain extent. Obviously I was here with my brother, but he had his things to do, so I had a few days where I was just doing my own thing, and I really loved that. I could just go and explore by my walking holiday. So would definitely recommend just walking around and just seeing what you can find. You should have a purpose as in terms of where you want to get to, but I really do enjoy walking around and experiencing what is going on and what are people up to. But yeah, see you later. Bye. On the way to the Sylhet International Airport, I think it's called Osman or Osmania, but it's just the Sylhet Airport. Yeah, I've had a really, really amazing time. It was only for 6 or 7 days, but I think in that short space of time I feel like I've really reconnected a bit with my birth country, and especially with sort of family members that I haven't seen for donkey's years, for a long time, and also met some new younger generation. It was a bit emotional, especially when I was by my the side of my dad's grave, and also the first night when I visited, but I was staying with my cousin. That was a bit emotional, just sort of seeing my dad's house. I can't remember if we went to visit his grave in that day, if I'm honest. It just feels like a lifetime ago, but it was only Saturday, not even a week ago. But it was, I think we did. We said a little prayer, and then, you know, just seeing his house that he built, and sat opposite in another house that was built, and then just being able to see it, the emotion got to me a bit. And then